Hey, so it's 2:34 in the morning. I've been up for a while. I don't know why I'm awake. Um, I've been getting a lot of, I call them downloads sometimes when, um, hold on, let me move the camera, when these thought patterns and words come into play. And so I've been trying to fall back asleep and doing some writing. And the last jolt of information I got was like the land of the free. I started writing a piece on it, so we'll see how that unfolds tomorrow or maybe later today or what. I'm so tired. It's like, so my eyes are so dry as well. Um, but the land of the free, um, you know, yeah, we live in America and we have a lot of different freedoms that other countries don't have. And I'm not well versed on history or world social economics or socializations. Um, but I know enough to know that, I mean, the land of the free, we are gifted with so many other things that I think other countries are not. However, this really is not the land of the free. Think about it. I mean, across the world, there's different governments, right? These governments really control like everything, right? Um, yeah. And, I'm all for having like systems in place. Um, but I think, my messages have been before about we're so backwards. There's things that are so fucking outdated that we're holding on to. And the foundation of what started America, which, like I said, I don't know history, but I think the intentions were built on goodness. I don't know. It's something I never really looked into as far as the Constitution and even the fucking commandments. I don't even know all that bullshit. And that's no disrespect to anybody. It's just the way I talk. I'm not saying it's bullshit, right? Um, but we're using such outdated systems, and I don't know about other. I know I keep moving my head because the glare. Here, let me do this. Um, I can't see me, but you can still see me. Um, I think I forgot what I was saying, but we're using these outdated systems to build a new world, right? A better, isn't that the goal? Is to build a better world. So here we are, and I know there's chaos in the world. I haven't watched the news. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I just heard Elon Musk on TikTok, on whatever platform, and saying how there's billions of dollars going to a source that it's not allocated for. And he was afraid for his life. Now, I didn't fact check this. I mean, my God, nowadays you have to probably fact check everything, right? Is it AI created? That's a whole nother avenue. I mean, we're living in a world where, um, we keep building, in my opinion, we keep making these laws and rules based on the newness that's evolving in our society. Um, but our foundation is, I think, outdated. Um, and I keep thinking, why the fuck am I awake, by the way? I'm so tired. I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of me even talking about this is, because I'm all about the journey of self-discovery and self-everything, right? I think somehow this ties together. Um, Maybe the world is waking up and realizing that the government is we're like just fucking herds of sheep following government. Like, who made up, like, seriously, how did this become like a government thing? I don't know. And I'm talking in circles, so maybe I just need to stop. My whole point is that I think we're here, we're having this spiritual experience, right? A human experience. We're spiritual beings in a human body having this experience. For some reason, I think we're supposed to elevate the world in some way. So how do we do that? And I think my experience over these last months has been it's through self everything. So that's my goal, is to help people become more self-aware, because I didn't love myself for a very long time, and it was a process. It was a journey. It was having the right people and the tools, and the courage to face myself, which is so fucking crazy to me, to be afraid to look at yourself. Like, and I'm talking about myself. I was so afraid to look at myself. Why? It's mind blowing to me, and I'm curious, do other people have, or have they had a similar experience where, pointing the finger at everybody else, in different ways, right? Because there's different ways that can be done, um, some healthier than others, um, but really taking that and looking at myself and the people around me truly are just a reflection of, um, perhaps unresolved trauma, as evidenced by the healing that I've been through with this incredible invasion of privacy and trauma. And I've been able to turn it into a positive experience, and I'm so blessed for that. And that is not to negate or to take away from the depth of the pain and the destruction that's been going on, because it's very real. And I don't know how we got from the government to this, but it's all about the journey of self, right? Excuse me. I guess we're going to leave that in there since I didn't pause the video. I am very tired. So I'm here to promote self-discovery and self-everything. What one thing that helped me was looking at myself in the mirror and talking to myself and starting to say positive affirmations. And if you don't know what to say, Google some shit, right? And it may feel weird at first, right? Because things that we do that are new are typically, they feel uncomfortable. And that's okay. Maybe you can take a baby step. Maybe you can only glance at yourself in the mirror for a moment. See if you can hold that gaze for a little bit longer the next time and build up from there. You don't have to be saying paragraphs in the mirror to yourself, right? But it's just one small step that you can do to maybe make a change. Change, it can be very scary. I feel like I'm more open to change. I am pretty open. I am stubborn, so not always open, right? There's a balance. Excuse me. So I keep going back to how was I speaking about fucking government and corruption, and there's corruption everywhere, right? There really is. There truly is. There's shit all around us that we see or don't see. How do you live true amongst the chaos? And it's all about knowing and understanding yourself. The more centered that you can be in self, and for me, a power greater than myself, which I call God. And if you've seen my other videos, you know it's not religion based, it's spiritually based. That's the one creator for me that I call God, which I'm curious to know, where did that name come from, God? Yeah, I don't know the origin of it. So with that, I'm gonna go lay back down. Um, so cheers to breaking free of corruption and old thought patterns and beliefs, and maybe starting to shift things in your life because you hold the power. You truly are the person with the ruby red slippers. I think that's how the story goes. Click your heels 3 times and you go home. Um, Come home to yourself because you are worthy. It doesn't matter what you've done in your life, what you haven't done. Um, it doesn't matter, right? Maybe you feel like it does because shame and guilt, that'll eat you up. And if you're dealing with that, um, give yourself a hug. Um, there's nothing I think in this life that you can't come back from truly if you truly take accountability and ownership and have the desire to change. Some people do some crazy fucking shit in this life and they don't have remorse, and that's okay. That's their journey. I don't understand how somebody can go murder somebody and not have remorse for taking someone's life. That I will never understand, but I know everyone has a journey, and there there has to be. It sounds awful to say that there has to be a greater purpose to murder. I don't even know. This took a really weird turn. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, this took a really weird turn. Um, I guess it's showing the pendulum swing, right, from like love and all things good to something as heinous as like murder, like extinguishing somebody else's life on this earth. Um, the psychology of that is mind blowing to me. And I don't know. I'm going to go before this gets into some weird segue about psychology of murderers and how does that relate? Maybe I'm not meant to go. How does that relate to self? Um, Dahmer. I don't know much about Dahmer other than he was, I think, a charming person, right? Um, didn't he have a family? A daughter, I think. I don't know. It's it's just the whole thing is very fascinating. Um, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I am gonna go. Thank you for listening. I don't know what the fuck all this was about, but if you got something out of it, cool. If not, then I'm helping myself unravel more of what I know and how um, things need to shift in this world. And how do we do that? Collectively holding hands and taking a stand. And that's what I'm here to do. So let's shake some shit. Shake? Yeah, I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Shake some shit up. Why not, right?